Hey everybody, what's going on? Back to Black GDQ Nation. My name is Anarchy, and are you guys ready for some Wolfenstein 2? I know I certainly am. This is definitely an experience. I'm so excited to be here, especially having been the one to open the very first Unapologetically Black and Fast a million years ago. And it was this exact combination. PT, I'm sure the people know who you are, but go ahead and tell them anyway.
Yes, if you thought you were done with me today, incorrect, wrong. Hi, it's PT. I'm back, not just as your Sonic aficionado and prize junkie in training, but also as your residential Wolfenstein expert. It's true what Anarchy just said. The very first event that I did for what was formerly Unapologetically Black and Fast, this was not only a run that I met Anarchy on, it was also the first run of the event when I was a Weebab host and had no idea what I was doing. So this is a historic moment. This is a historic moment because you opened this up and now you're here raising money for it.
Yeah, I'm like flabber. My flabbers are properly gasted. It's an amazing feeling. So without further ado, I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. This is gonna be any percent cutscene skip, and it's gonna look really comical. I'm not gonna lie with you. There's gonna be a big old fast forward button that pops up on the screen. I'm gonna talk about it more once we get into the game. Once we pass the first sort of level of the game, it's going to be about 3 minutes ish. It's going to be go mode. It's going to be go mode. So I think without further ado, we are going to load from a file here. And once it loads, we will get started. So this game will load. We're going to go ahead and go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I believe in you.
Thank you. So this is Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. It is the sequel to Wolfenstein The New Order, the 2014 game. This released in 2017. This was my introduction to the Wolfenstein franchise. And yeah, as I said in the interview, if you caught that earlier, it was an amazing interview. I so enjoyed that. This is actually the third game that Machine Games made in their alternate history collection timeline reboot of the Wolfenstein franchise. There's the New Order, the Old Blood, the New Colossus, and then Young Blood, all of which I run, and I've ran all of them actually at Black GDQ events. So I'm very happy to be bringing my passion project. This game is my passion project. Yeah, I love this game. As I said also earlier in the interview, I'm interested in hopefully going for a category sweep for this game, running any percent, glitchless, any percent cutscene skip, and then also doing the hardest difficulties of all of those, which is permadeath. So if you die once, the whole run is over, and you have to start over. But yeah, essentially the plot of this game, because this is cutscene skip, we're going to be skipping all of the cutscenes if you might not have gathered. The plot might be a little bit hard to follow. So essentially, in the earlier game, The New Order, we were essentially joining the resistance in this alternate history where the Nazis have won World War II and have taken over the world. In this game, we are going to be trying to liberate the United States, which I think is a more pertinent topic than any other game at the moment. So I'm very glad to be showing this off.
I think my current favorite highlight right now, though, I just want everyone to take note of the fact that you are getting it done in a wheelchair.
Exactly. This game, low-key, the first chapter of this is amazing disabled rep. So essentially this game takes place right after, like, a direct sequel to The New Order, where BJ, like, died, basically. Like, he was dead. He, like, should not be alive and kicking right now.
Well, he's
but he's just that guy.
Right now, but...
Well, he's not kicking, but he is that guy, though. He is that protagonist. So he's getting it done, and one of the reasons, BJ is like such a poet, and he spends a lot of this game like yapping. He's a really big yapper, talking about it's like this dichotomy between liberating the United States, but also BJ feeling like he might not be the one to do it because he's dying a little bit. This is an amazing game casually. It's an amazing game casually. And if you haven't played this game or any of the other games this series, I really think you should. So yeah. We're coming up to the first cutscene skip of the run. So essentially, there are different kinds of cutscenes in this game. There are in-game cutscene, in-engine cutscenes where they're going to kind of play like this. They're going to happen in front of us in-engine. We can kind of control BJ, but like not really. We kind of just have to watch the story happen to us. This is Anya, by the way. Love of my life. Love her so much. And then there's also these cutscenes, which are pre-rendered like video file cutscenes. So we'll be skipping the cutscenes. We're skipping both of them. There we go. Okay, so remember that fast forward button?
Oh, I love this. I love this so much. It's like just watching. It's like when you watched VHS. I might be the only one that on this call right now watch VHS videos. It's like when you watch those and you're just like, I don't care about this scene. I just want to get to the next song that I want to sing in this.
I remember doing that with the
Speaking
Goofy
of,
movie.
oh, fantastic. Oh, did you just go straight to the end? You can tell us you're safe here.
No, so we skipped through the entire cutscene. It's this whole thing with Caroline. Caroline, who's a great character. She's amazing, member of the Resistance in the New Order, and also I believe before the reboot, I think she was also in Return to Castle Wolfenstein. She just died, which is unfortunate, and we love her, but we have a game to play. So we are going to do a little optimization here. We're going to get on that ladder. You're not supposed to be able to do that, but we kind of just can. So we're also coming up on the first
game.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of game that you have to play, don't we have like a really important incentive that we need to get into as well? Because I'm hype about it. I don't know about chat, but I want that incentive. I've seen it. I know what we're getting set up for. So you should definitely, if you're enjoying this run, contribute towards it. That's all I wanted to say.
ET, it's very funny because I was planning on like butting in and then you did. I'm like, okay, I'll like back off. And then you like did my job for me at the exact same time I was going to do it. But
Oh
yeah,
my God.
we are.
Oh my God.
Let me do math in my head. 1254 away. We're so close. We're at 68%.
Lock in, chat. Lock in.
Out of that 4,000 that we need. When the run started, there was a lot of love for you, Anarchy. There was a lot of love for this incentive. Chat wants to see this. We want to see this. Let's get it.
We do. Also, I appreciate you doing the math because that's usually my job, and you did my job, which I know actually caused just a touch of psychic damage. So thank you.
It hurt me. I'm shaking.
So what you might have just seen there, we were talking over it a little bit. That was the first out of bounds of this game. Essentially, there are a lot of different out of bounds of this game, where if BJ vaults onto a surface that is kind of close to a ceiling, his head will just like pop through it, and then if you jump, you can just go all the way out of bounds, which is awesome. So we use that to skip most of Ausmerzer, which is Becky with the bad jaw, General Engel, who's going to be the main villain of this game, her flying submarine ship thing, or like air fortress. So yeah, we just like, that's an amazing skip. It went very, very well. So next we are going to be going to Section F. We're going to be doing an out of bounds, also called Section F skip. There's going to be two of these. We're going to do the one here, and then when we come back here later, we're going to be doing it a second time. It's going to be a little bit different though. For these ones, I'm just going to explain it so I can hand it over to our host Limy for some donations. But essentially, some of the walls here just don't have collision, and if you vault into them, you can just go out of bounds. If I fell, that sucks. You can just like go out of bounds and go to the end level trigger. But anyway, Limy, I'm going to throw it to you for some donations.
Yeah, we have $50 from Anonymous saying, we support punching bad guys in this house. And a $10 donation from James Donquick saying, Anarchy, you better make Claude proud of this run. We all know that he would want to see this incentive for the good ending of your run. I'm like trying to read this and like imagining like Claude from Peggle. It's making me laugh.
I love
too much.
Claude from Peggle so much. He's just a guy.
You know, Claude from Peggle would want to see the ending.
Yeah,
He sure would.
I'm just saying.
The donation ends. So chat, let's make sure to raise that 30% left for this incentive and for the amazing Claude, for the amazing cause. And with that, yes, Back to Black is supporting Race Forward, and they work across communities most affected by systemic racism to build collective power for racial equity, and presents the biennial Facing Race Conference, the country's largest multiracial conference on racial justice. To learn more about the charity, check out www.raceforward.org.
Awesome. I think Race Forward is such an amazing cause, and I'm so glad to be here. First Black charity event at Games Done Quick. I'm so glad to be here, especially playing this game of all games. You might have seen that I missed the thing I was talking about, section F skip, but it is so chill. Right here, you're also going to see another example, something that I pioneered of another kind of cutscene skip. Essentially, all the movie file cutscenes, like the ones you've seen earlier, there are some that essentially they're movie files, so you can just delete them in the files and they won't play. For the ones that occur between levels, it kind of doesn't matter because they're covering up the game loading, so you're just going to get some garbled stuff on the screen, and it kind of doesn't matter, so I left those in. But there are some cutscenes that kind of just happen because, like I said, this game has an amazing story, and it really wants to tell it to you. So those ones, they just play, and if you delete those, you can move forward in the story and do like whatever you got to do. So in our case, going fast. So those ones, there's quite a good amount. They don't save that much time because in the instance of the ones that are helpful to be deleted, we're really just saving the time that it would take to like spam escape until it skipped the cutscene. But now we are going to go to Manhattan, which is going to be the first resistance cell in the United States that we're going to be finding to join us. And we're going to meet Grace, who is one of the most badass characters in a video game like ever. She's so awesome and amazing. We are going to upgrade our diesel. That is not correct. We are going to upgrade our diesel craft. This is a grenade launcher gun, basically. If you play the New Order, there was the laser craft, which is kind of like the signature weapon. And this game, it returns, but the series has also kind of been known for its timelines. So in the New Order, you could pick in the very beginning of the game to save either of your comrades, either save Wyatt or save Fergus. And in the New Order, that kind of manifested a little bit differently, where there'd be like different mechanics, and it would be between lockpicking or hot wiring. In this game, the same sort of choice exists to carry over to the sequel. However, the differences in gameplay are a little bit different. So in this game, the difference is the story is a little bit different, and you get a different signature weapon. In this case, we picked Wyatt just because I like the diesel Kraftwerk. In higher difficulty runs, if you're doing like Mein Leben, you would pick the laser Kraftwerk. I really couldn't tell you why you would do that and what the difference is, but that just is how it is. So there you go.
Is there time for a quick update on the incentive?
Of course.
Yeah, chat's been donating real hard. We are at 1,168 left, about 70% of the way there. So we are getting very, very close. I know that we can do it. And it is thanks to donations like this $25 from Flufa saying, "Yay, anarchy!" Lesson 3. And also
Yay.
$5 from Satan herself saying, "Punch bad guys, hype train." Anarchy, BT, and Limey, you're all doing amazing. I'm loving the run. Claude from Peggle, shout out. Woo! And also this $50 donation from Anonymous saying, if we work together, I'm sure we can have good endings.
I like their energy. I enjoy their energy. So, can I take a moment to talk about Becky with the bad jaw?
Of course. I thought you'd never ask.
Sensational. So the reason that we call her Becky with the bad jaw is because, again, this is a historic moment that we're going to go back to. If you could transfer back in time with me to UBAF 2022, when I had never seen this game before. By the way, I had never seen Wolfenstein prior to Anarchy actually showing it to us. Literally, I remember seeing a very, very unsavory woman that was harassing and picking on Anarchy's character, and it was not okay. It was what one would say not cash money. And then at one point, literally, her jaw becomes a part of its own gravitational orbit. And so at that point on the fly, I immediately said, oh, that's Becky with the bad jaw. And that was when Anarchy and I officially bonded, not just because we were punching hashtag bad people, but also because Becky with the bad jaw will always live on in our hearts, especially when she comes back in later games. But if you want to see later games, you should definitely check out Anarchy on their channel, because they play a lot of stuff like this, and they're very heavy in the Wolfenstein realm. But before we get into that, we should probably talk a little bit about why you're running from all of these people instead of punching them.
Exactly. So in the interest of going fast, there are going to be a lot of sections where we're kind of just going to run through them. But there are also going to be arena sections where, you know, the Nazis are going to get their due. They're going to get their due. So we're going to punch the crap out of them. And we're going to do that now. There are several arena sections where the objective will literally just be kill them all. So that is what we're going to do. we are gonna kill them all.
I have
essentially-
a big announcement real quick.
Of course, go ahead.
We just passed $8,000 raised for Race Forward. And it is
Let's
thanks to
go.
a $500 donation from Char Bunny.
Wow.
Saying, we have to get that ending. Please help donate everyone Lesson 3. And also, Anarchy, you're killing it. Lesson 3.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Char.
That is amazing. Thank you.
So what did you say was left on the donation there? I'm just really trying to get amped up. I have some leftover pizza that I would like to heat up before
Oh,
we
there's so
enjoy
many
that
donations
bonus
coming
ending.
through right now for this. I was about to like open my mouth to say what it was, and then it went up like 3 times. So right now we're at $293 left. We are 92% of the way there. I am positive we can do it in the next few minutes even. Please, Twitch chat. We need to see this.
This run is gonna go by
I
very.
believe in you.
This run is gonna go by like very, very quickly. I've been practicing so hard. Yesterday, actually, I got the world's first 49-minute time in this game. Before cutscene skip was even a thing, I kind of pioneered this category. The game had never been beaten in under an hour. And here we are. The game was beaten in 49:59 last night. It's one of my proudest moments of a speedrunner. So you don't have a lot of time. So make sure you get your donations
Chad,
in, because
don't let
I definitely
Anarchy
want to see the
down.
ending. Don't let me down, right?
Yeah, don't let Anarchy down. Anarchy is here giving us that good, bad people destruction action. Why would you let Anarchy down? Look at the game. Look at the material. Look at this fly hair. Look at the gameplay. Hello? Hello? We should definitely donate for that good ending.
I have a couple of big donations that might mean a lot to some of us.
Ooh!
Yeah,
Of
so
course, go
there's
ahead.
Oh, fantastic.
$250 from Frozen Flygon saying, let's beat up bad guys. Y'all are amazing.
Let's go.
Congrats kicking off the first Black charity event. PT Anarchy and Limy, y'all's dedication and passion is inspiring. You can do this, GDQ Loaf. And there's also a $100 donation from Anonymous saying, falafel. I'm sure that's funnier than the first donation to this event.
That's amazing. Falafel.
Is it weird that I want to ask if that's an inside joke because I'm confused? I like falafel.
It sure is, but
We'll tell you about it later. It's fine.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I was like, I don't get it.
Falafel. I will say we are coming up on section F skip 2. It's gonna look a lot funnier than the first one did. Essentially, we're just gonna run into a wall, and actually, I'm gonna let it speak for itself.
How did you endure it so gracefully? It's fitted so tight I struggle to breathe. Yet inside, Caroline, you left a vacuum too great to fill.
So yeah, we just kind of ran into a wall. Also, we're gonna do some soft lock protection here. This right here, we're gonna swim back and down. So you have to interact with this lever to get back in bounds. You can soft lock here.
Okay, can
Okay, we
I
didn't solve
cut
that.
in real
Let's
quick
go.
with a
Of course.
super important announcement? We just got the good ending for Wolfenstein 2!
Let's go,
We
Twitch
are
chat.
also
You are
$70
amazing.
away from $9,000 raised for Race Forward. Twitch chat, thank you so much.
Let's freaking go. Chad, I think there's a certain bad person we're going to be stomping on. I think we have done it. We might even do it twice for good measure, just because we might
We
do it
got it.
twice.
We got to do it twice.
Oh,
That's 2 for
we
1
might
right there.
even do it
how
twice.
wonderful. Oh, I didn't know that was on the table. Now I'm extra excited. Hooray.
Harari.
Not Ferrari. Please stop. Please stop. Oh my God. I feel kind of bad though because we've been talking so much about Becky with the Bat Jaw and how awesome chat is and how awesome our viewers are that we haven't really talked much about the run. But I feel like we're kind of just outrunning bad people and on occasion shooting some bad people.
Oh, by the
okay.
way,
As
we're
long
gonna
as
have
that's
we're gonna have a major bad people jump scare in a moment. Just so you know.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I would say
like-
that's a bad thing, but this is a Wolfenstein game. I'm going to be happy about it.
major
Also,
bad people jump
some
scare
black rep.
coming.
But we also have a block rep for Black History Month.
Of course, of
Can we get
course.
some W's in
Jump
chat?
scare, jump scare,
Can we
jump
get some-
scare.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
I don't like
Absolutely
those.
not.
I didn't like that.
But to make up for it, we are gonna have one of the funnier fast forward cutscene skip moments. I'm also probably just gonna let it speak for itself. This is already a great moment when we're not fast forwarding, but it gets even better because, with no context at all when we do this. So we are gonna.
Yeah, also, I just want to butt in real quick with a quick $250 donation
Kaboom.
from Ashley. Oh, wow. Hey, wow. I don't remember how to say your username. I'm sorry. 250 from
Wow.
Ashley saying, I know this is a first-person shooter, but we get to punch at least one Nazi, right? We need this ending. Good job, Anarchy, Limy, and PT. There's also $10 from Blackheart Wings saying, Anarchy, punch those Nazis. I couldn't pick a better run to close out the day or even a better host couch combo. The only thing that can make this better is getting the good ending, chat. Come on, let's get it.
Thank you so much.
We are
thought
so
that was
close to
perfect.
9,000 too. Please help get us there.
We are.
We are.
We can do it, chat. We can do it.
I believe in the chat and the viewers. I believe in the power of GDQ and celebrating Black excellence and Black joy and Black History Month here at the first Black charity event at Games Done Quick. What's the charity again? It sounded similar when Anarchy kept saying fast forward, and I kept getting real confused and got a lot of brain fog. It's been a really busy day.
100%. Lamy, go ahead. Talk to him.
Talk to him? Okay, yeah. All I'm saying is, you know, Back to Black 2025 is benefiting Race Forward, okay? And they are working hard to ask and answer the questions that get at the root cause in service building. Oh, I can't say this. I'm just too excited about the incentive. I'm gonna be so for real.
Do you need me? Do you want me to go ahead and help you out there just a touchy poo?
You
I can
can.
help you a touchy poo if it
You
helps.
can. You are the
Okey-dokey.
lead for this event, and you know we're doing
I am
great
the lead.
work. Yeah.
I do want to just say though, Anarchy's doing fantastic work, and Lemmy is doing fantastic as well. So they brag about how I'm the lead. What Lemmy isn't telling you is that he's been my assistant this entire time, busting his little booty off. So don't try to sit there and downplay yourself because I will curse you out in DM.
Yeah, but you're the one who's at the
Right.
studio right now,
Yes.
so I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. So, Race Forward as a charity is someone that's trying to bring a systemic approach towards racial justice to the housing and land development sector. Race Forward envisions a housing system in which racial hierarchies have been eliminated. Housing is a public good and a human right, and therefore everyone, regardless of their race, has affordable and dignified housing. So pretty much on a very, very simple level, Race Forward is doing a lot of work to really bridge that gap between housing scenarios, especially if you know things like Sector 8 existing, or you know about Section 8 housing and how bad those scenarios are. They want to get us out of a world where we do things like that and we put a lot of marginalized individuals, especially Black people, into those housing situations, and then there's no way for them to get out. And they want to make it a more equitable chance at people like the ones that you're supporting here today getting home ownership, or maybe even just getting the opportunity to get closer to that.
I could not put it any better
Okay,
myself.
I get it. Yeah.
And also, yeah,
You what?
you know, Twitch chat's saying it. I'm hearing it in my ears. Yes, Back to Black 2025 did raise over $9,000 for Race Forward. Thank you so much, everybody.
Nice job. I also just casually did the hardest trick in the whole run. So we're winning. We're winning
sensational.
mode right now. We're winning mode right now.
We're winning.
We are winning. That was
Actually
elevator
crushing
skip,
it.
by the way. It is such a finicky trick. It's really annoying. Essentially, there's that big elevator. What you might normally do is you have to wait for the elevator to come all the way down to the platform, and then in glitches, what you might do is instead of riding the elevator back up, you'll jump over it onto the rail and just skip it going back up. But with that, we essentially get to skip both cycles of it coming all the way back down and coming back up. It's very, very finicky. It's very like momentum based trick, and it's very hard. So I didn't die. I didn't fall off the map. We got that first try. We are winning. This run is already going much better than I ever could have imagined for, you know, live setting. And we're over here waffling and, you know, raising money for a really good cause. So I'm gonna throw it back to y'all. Y'all, you know, do what y'all do best.
the
Thank you
vibes are
so
immaculate.
much. Yeah, like PT said, like the vibes are off the charts. Twitch chat's loving it. We're loving it, you know, from the mics. And I just wanted to say there's also a $25 donation from Hello Acevedo saying, Anarchy, I'm so proud of both you and Bobby for doing an amazing job on the interstitial team. Thank you for sharing your talents with us. We are so close to being over $9,000. Can Anarchy do the Emma Lazarus poem again when we hit it? So
Someone special.
Thank you, Bello.
Well, I did.
And then there's also
there's a cutscene right now
$10
that
from
plays that
Peas.
we just skipped.
I
Peas.
forgot about all the cutscenes. Yeah, there's $10 from Peas saying it's 9K time, besties. Thank y'all so much for a successful day one into a good ending. That's a little punny. Pull up to the next couple of days, and yes, like Peas said, we are going to be live. Today, we're going to be live tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. So please keep supporting us.
3 more days of beautiful Black Joe. I couldn't have asked for a better event. So make sure you keep watching and keep getting your donations in.
Yeah, and then also we recently opened up the Burn It Down incentive for PlateUp. So if you're watching this and you're like, oh yeah, what's gonna be on tomorrow? Yeah, we have PlateUp tomorrow, and there's an incentive to burn down the restaurant that they're working in.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
End of the run. So please keep donating for that. It's set to $1,500. I know we can hit that before the end of that run.
We sure can.
Why did I come here? I should have run.
Okay, so by the
I'm
way,
really looking forward to it as well. Go ahead.
by the way, we're about to have the most plot line in this game of all time in a moment. So this is also going to be the sequence that saves the most time that cutscene saves over any percent. Because this entire cutscene sequence used to be 7 minutes long. It was 7 whole minutes of burger, as I said in my AGDQ submission for this game. 7 whole minutes of burger. But instead of that going down, also rip super special, by the way. Rip super special. Instead of that going down,
Feel myself slipping away.
wha-bam, kapow,
Got him.
bleep you.
Got him.
That's not the incentive, but it's like a little bit of a bonus because we did get it.
Yeah. So this is going to be the longest arena in the game. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about, go ahead. We have the time.
I would like to raise my hand and go first.
Of course.
In that fast forwarding sequence, if you saw a very unsavory woman with scars on her face and the ugliest blonde bob you ever saw, that is Becky with a bad jaw. She has an actual name. I don't care what it is, because she's always going to be Becky with the bad jaw in my hearts. And if you really are just like, I don't understand what PT is talking about when they say that the jaw had its own gravity, trust when I say you'll see it. You'll see it. It'll make sense soon, extraordinarily soon.
Yeah, by the end of the game, it's going to turn into
That's
her
all I
whole
want.
head. So, yeah.
I'm
So,
gonna say all that. Hey, Limey, you should say some stuff now, because now I'm just gonna hide.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is like, some people can pull off bobs, but like, Becky with a bad jaw, we will never support that bob because she is a bad guy.
she's a
But yeah,
bad
we-
person.
We have a lot of donations, just sharing love for you, Anarchy, and also for the incentive and just everything that's been going on. We have a $5 donation from Osborne saying, "Hey Twin, it's me, the #1 Claude fan who also never said anything otherwise about Claude in my life." Don't fact check that. "I'm so happy to have met you and be amazing friends because you are probably the funniest person I know. Hanging out with you always makes my day better. I can't wait for all the speedruns I'll be working with you together on. Good luck, and let's get that good ending met. Your twin, aka Oz, aka Claude's #1 fan." So
Thank you, Twin. I appreciate that so much.
I know subtext that makes that very funny. There's also a $5 donation from Anonymous, $5 donation from Toch saying choo choo, also a $25 donation from My Serval saying, "Okay, now that we're for sure kicking those bad guys, can we please have an instant replay if we hit 10K tonight? And don't even say that, I will cry on stream if we hit 10K tonight." But it'd be a fun stretch goal. We are already 8% of the way there to that Burn It Down incentive for PlateUp.
Oh, here comes Becky again, by the way. Also, by the way, a little gore warning. It looks a little comical because we fast forward through it, but we got our head cut off, by the way. That sucks a little bit.
Yeah, I was actually gonna point that out too. There was someone's dome that was missing. I just didn't know whose, so I just stayed quiet about that and pretended that wasn't a thing I saw. Oh, we're back to this nonsense. Okay.
Right. So we're gonna do some more fast forwarding. My head is gonna be in a jar in a second. So BJ, he spends the whole first half of the game speaking a lot of beautiful prose about how he's like dying. But it's like chill now because we have a new synthetic super soldier body that Caroline, before she died, so graciously found for us, and it actually is useful now. So we're like chill. We're like the protagonist guy. We are in top condition to beat the crap out of some bad guys. So we are so back. We are literally so back. We have never been more back than at this moment in this game.
I don't need that anymore.
We're also real quick going to do some soft lock prevention. This only ever happened to me one time, but I'm going to make sure that it never happens to me again. Right there,
Grace has a job for me.
what is her name? I don't even... Sigrun. That's actually Frau Engel's daughter, by the way. She kind of just is joined the cause now, so she's just like here. And she has to go to the bathroom really bad in that like cutscene. But if you don't let her out before you open the door, sometimes she'll still be there after the cutscene, which of course didn't play because we skipped it. So it'll soft lock you. That only ever happened to me one time, but it was so annoying that I'm gonna make sure it never happens again. Also coming up, this is... Oh, good.
I was gonna say, who likes a soft lock, but that's all.
Surely not me. Right now we are back in Manhattan. We're gonna go find the information for the next resistance cell that we're gonna go bring into the fold. We're gonna do one of the cooler skips in the game. It's bunker skip, and essentially we're gonna skip this entire chapter, this entire level. It's very, very cool. It's also very, very easy. It looks cool. So I'm just gonna let it speak for itself. It's also, it's very, very fast. It's not even, it's cool. I'm just gonna let it speak for itself, actually.
While that's happening, I'm going to read a couple of donations from some anonymous users. There is a $25 donation from Anonymous saying, speedrunning plus killing bad guys, the catharsis is real. And a $100 donation from a different anonymous user saying, what an amazing run. I have to donate and say, punch all the bad guys, Anarchy. I am so happy that we're able to support this awesome community event and race forward. Black Lives Matter and trans rights are human rights.
Let's go. That was a skip, by the way. So we just did some, we went wee out of bounds, and now we're here. And this is the end of the level. So this is another arena, so let me go ahead. If you have more donations, more messages, happy to have them.
I didn't even get to like reorganize my stuff from like last time, but like, yeah, there's a $25 donation from Jax Bermudez with no comment. There is a $5 donation from Phoenix Captain with no comment. There is a $5 donation from Light saying, punching hashtag bad people. $25 donation from Arares with no comment. We are feeling the love here on the mics, everybody. So keep donating. I know I said earlier that I would cry if we got to 10K, and that number keeps going up. And
shoot, I'm about to cry too. Like,
I'm scared it's gonna happen. So if you want to see me cry on mic, keep donating. I guess that's motivating some people, I'm sure.
I don't know. I could put out the beacon for the wine cellar because I know most of them have been in chat this whole time, and they know I'll cry. Like, it doesn't take a lot for me to cry. So if you want to hear someone who can't even hold it in on the mic, go ahead, keep acting up if y'all want to, chat and viewers. I want to make sure that we get some viewer love too.
Of course.
All the people putting their eyeballs on this, all the people who are sharing it with their friends, all the people who are like, hey, there's a new dope event over at GDQ. You're probably going to want to tune into that. We appreciate y'all as well. Thank you so much for all the love and support.
Yeah, we're also 10% of the way to that plate up incentive already. Like, we just opened it.
wow.
Like, yeah, we are putting
Chat, you
in
are amazing.
work. Yeah, I am so happy that everyone is enjoying this, you know, watching it, chatting, donating, all that stuff. It is so surreal to me. Like PT said, I'm a assistant on this, so it's been a lot of work to just watch people make me cry on stream, I guess.
So we are in New Orleans now, which is going to be the next place where we're going to get to the next resistance cell. We're going to be looking for Horton, who is a character of all time. In the cutscene with Horton, which unfortunately we are going to skip. Oh, what the burger? That has never happened before. Cool, I said the thing. Good. Anyway, in that cutscene where we meet Horton, I said the thing. It actually, on the really awesome Back to Black event banners for GDQ, the character Paris Jack, who appears here, he's in that cutscene. We're just going to skip it, though, which is unfortunate. But just know that he's there.
Do we want to read some more donations? It's like we're just running over some rubble.
We're gonna do a cool little skip thing. It's gonna look. I'm gonna make it look really, really easy. But yeah, I actually you can just go ahead and talk over it. It's just gonna look cool. So go ahead.
Okay, I've been just trying to like reorganize my stuff after that big push, but yeah, we are currently 14% of the way to that plate up incentive. Holy moly! Thank you all so much for all the love we've been getting. We have a we have a $25 donation from Quacksilver saying, "Let's absolutely go anarchy. Express in gameplay what we can only dream of right now." Hey, Chad, you want to see that good ending too, right? This was done before we met that. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for donating to that incentive. And there's also $10 from Akko saying, "Here's my $10 toward 10K tonight. I know we can do it. Much love to the three of y'all and the entire Back to Black team. Y'all have done an incredible job putting this together, and I feel constantly uplifted by y'all's presence. Thank you so much for supporting Race Forward."
Hellfire, son. Thank you, genuinely. Thank you so much. I have to say, I have never felt so loved right now. Well, yeah. I'm so appreciative and so thankful of all the donations coming in support of me and in support of Race Forward and in support of all my friends doing amazing work this weekend. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you so, so much.
There's also a $100 donation from Simone B. West saying, "What an amazing community event. Thank you, GDQ. Go Anarchy, go."
You keep going. We have a lot of time until the next cool skip moment. So go ahead.
I feel like I've been reading donations this entire time, which I want to put out there. Great thing. Keep donating. Keep having me stuff to read. I feel like Sisyphus right now.
I was like, is this an issue? Or?
No, I just feel like Sisyphus, where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm making progress on all the donations, and then there's just like 8 million more, which great thing, because that is more money to Race Forward, because they're doing incredible work.
100%.
I mean, if you want, I could interject and give you a small breather, because I just want to know, did you take fall damage there? That's the only breather I can give you, though.
There's no fall. Wait, I don't think there's fall damage in this game. I'll be honest, I haven't ever really thought about it. I don't think so.
Oh, well then we're going to say no. Please continue.
So we are coming up on the another cool skip. I only just recently implemented this. This was a skip that was found like when the game came out by Blood Thunder a million years ago, and just nobody has been using it in runs. And someone recently submitted a run to the leaderboard. I moderate for this game and a number of other Wolfenstein titles. And I was like, how did you do, like, where did this even come from? So we're gonna do it. Hopefully we're gonna do it first try. It looks very cool. Also, most of the skips in this game look really, really cool. But essentially, I'm gonna jam my head into a small gap in between a ceiling and a wall, and then we're gonna walk on water. Then we're gonna teleport, and it's gonna look cool. And then it's gonna be stomping time. After this level, it is stomping time.
Chat, I know we've been looking forward to that.
I've been looking forward to it.
Oh, I fell out of the map. That's crazy.
Ooh.
Oh, hate that. Hate that.
Anyways, yeah, there's a $10 donation from Simqual saying, "Black in a flash, let's go!"
Let's go.
That's funny.
Hopefully that sounds all right on the stream. I'm a little concerned.
I think it's been sounding okay, but I could be wrong. Chat, is limy incorrect? Does it sound really bad? Also, I was gonna interject additionally that they had you fall out the world because they're haters. They don't want the good ending because they're haters. Imagine being a hater and saying no to good endings.
It might be a matter
Weird
of perspective
energy.
because they might want more donations on stream, which is, I think the opposite. It might be like a good thing. So, chat, tell us in donations what that means.
Can you dig it, man?
We're also at 9,500 raised already.
Wow, chat. Can we get 10K before the end of this run? I think that we
It's so
can.
doable.
I think we can. I think we can do it.
There's also a $15 donation from a teacher saying, "Here's to a #1 victory royale from the world's greatest runner to ever do it." And by that I mean, show us the good ending.
Okay, you have all waited for it. We're gonna do some fast forward shenanigans first, and then it'll be stomping time. It'll be clobbering time even.
I was gonna say, yeah, it was a perfect opportunity to say it's clobbering time.
Okay, there he is. So we're gonna fast forward through this cutscene first. He
that's
goes on
him.
this long tirade. They're making a movie about BJ actually, about how he's dead, because obviously, who would think that one would survive getting decapitated? But here we go, chat. You have donated for it. Kerblam. And it's called the good ending. Kerblam. It's called the good ending because we die immediately after. We're gonna do it one more time because I don't think one time was enough. So, Kerblam.
One more time because we got to 9,500. Like maybe a third time.
We're so far ahead of estimate. We might even do it a third time. We might even do it a third time.
Let's go.
Let's go. This is, in fact, the good ending, the greatest ending.
Twitch chat, thank you so much for letting Anarchy show us the alternative ending.
Thank you so much for
Good
getting that
ending.
met. The good ending.
Good ending. I wanted to make sure that was clear. The good ending.
It
It's
is the
not
good
an
ending.
alternative. It's the good ending.
The good ending, the greatest ending that could or will ever be. So, we're in space, by the way. If we didn't elaborate here, we're on Venus.
Oh,
Yeah. So when we did that really hard elevator skip, we were at the Nazis' base, like home base of operations. Their big base where everything happens. It's called the Oberkommando, and we blew it up. We put a bomb in there and we blew it up. A crazy style. Didn't get to elaborate on that at all because, like I said, this run is go mode from basically start to finish. So we blew it up, and in the new order, the game before this, we went to the moon. And they were like, how do we top that in this game? And they were like, oh, let's go to Venus. So we're on Venus now. That's where they moved the Oberkommando to. So we're gonna get the defense codes from Frau Engel's Ausmerzer, her flying ship, and we're gonna go get her. So we are so back. This is also one of the coolest cutscenes in the game, by the way. We are of course gonna skip it once it's over, but
I would say that we're skipping. We're skipping. It's dope. It's super swag. 10 out of 10. We're not watching it right now.
If you do want to watch the cutscenes, I really do recommend that you play this game casually. Now more than ever, I think it's really important to play this game in the series. They're all amazing. Machine Games absolutely knocked it out of the park with the alternate history collection games. There's 4 of them. There's the Old Blood, the New Order, the New Colossus, and Youngblood. Which, like I said, I've run all 4 of those at Black events at GDQ. So those exist. The VODs are out there. So yeah.
It is, in fact, out on the YouTube. You can go to the playlist. We have Juneteenth and UBF videos there. So
Yeah,
if you're
youtube.com/gameswentquick.
finding a bunch of brand... It's true. It's very true. If you want to find more Black runners outside of the event that led up to this one, that's a good place to look for them. If you want to follow more Black runners, that's a good place to start. And some of those people are going to be making appearances even later in the schedule, because even for tomorrow's Plate Up incentive, Sharon Poole had their first ever run, I want to say, here at one of those events. And it was for Plate Up, and they did cakes %. But tomorrow they're going to be playing with glizzies.
That is awesome. That is so awesome.
That's so awesome.
That is so awesome.
And then they're going to burn them all down. So you're going to have burnt glizzies.
Oh.
Only if you get the incentive, though.
Yeah, only if you get an incentive, which we are currently 18% of the way to getting. And I just
That
want
was another cool scope we just routed in, by the way.
I just want to mention that we have a $50 donation from Meebird saying Wolfenstein is such a satisfying game to watch right now. Down with the evil haters, Lesson 3. There's also a $25 donation that says Black Lives Matter. There's also a $10 donation from BD that says, wouldn't it be cool if we hit 10K tonight? I think it'd be pretty cool if we hit 10K tonight.
We're almost
I'm
there.
inclined to agree. Yeah, we are getting close.
This run is almost over. This run is like 10 minutes from being over, basically. So you don't have that much time.
There's not a lot of time left if you want to see 3 Black people cry on stream. There's also a $25 donation from Ducky saying the vibes are high and I'm loving it. Thank you so much for a fantastic playthrough. I am stuck to the screen. I would say may recommend donating, except yeah, you already did it.
Okay. This is the last out of bounds in the run, by the way. That in particular is very hard because you have to jump onto a surface that is invisible. So most of the time it's chill, but like if you just get unlucky and you miss it and you'll fall off and have the save reload of shame. But yeah, this run is pretty much almost over. And what a blast it has been. Like I said, this run has been my pet project. I love this game so much. This was my first Wolfenstein game that I ever played, and I'm, like I said, so absolutely honored to be running it here at the first Black event on GDQ for charity. And I want to hit 10K before this run is over, and I know we can do it. So, chat,
It would mean so much to all of us. Yeah. There's also a $5 donation from Osborne saying, "Do you think Raven Simone, like the one from That's So Raven, saw how fire Back to Black was going to be?"
I am going to beat you up so bad, Osborne. Please check out the video later.
$10 donation from Anonymous saying, "Stomping our way up to $10,000." There's also a $5 donation from SSK, Seldom Seen Kid, saying, "Raven Simone saw the future where this run was an absolute banger. Let's go, Anarchy."
Let's go.
There's also a $5 donation from Mel saying, "So excited to see all these amazing runs. Good luck, Anarchy."
Thank you.
Also, a $10 donation from My Circle saying, "Here's my $10 for 10K. Black in a flash forever. I'm so lucky to have met you at AGDQ, and I'm so excited to see the rest of the amazing event you spent the last 3 months prepping for. Also, Anarchy, when are we playing Fortnite? I've been training."
Oh, we are playing Fortnite after the event is over. It is Fortnite season. It is Fortnite season.
There's also
real quick,
$25 from... Oh, you can go.
It's BJ's birthday, by the way. He's beating the crap out of bad people, and it's his whole birthday. So, who could ask for a better
great
birthday?
birthday gift, actually.
It was his whole birthday.
Is it his birthday, dude? Oh my god, this is like I don't know. It's a mixed bag. Is this the worst birthday ever, or is it the best birthday ever?
Best birthday.
I'd say best birthday.
I mean, like, dying is, like, bad, but I mean, like, we're still, like, kicking, so it's, like, chill.
It's like chill.
I don't know. I've got mixed feelings on it because I don't know if I want to do this level of work on my birthday. I'd have to be like, someone else got to do
Twitch
it.
chat, tell us in donations right now, is this the best birthday ever, or, like, what?
The split that I have for that level is indeed just called Happy Birthday with a bunch of exclamation marks. So there you go. And here we are. We're moving on to the last level in the game. There's our beloved wifey, Anya. She is really athletic. She's like, by the way, she's like 8 months pregnant in this game.
I was going to ask that because
Yeah.
I wanted to ask it a while ago, and I was like, is she turbo pregnant, or am I making that up?
With twins. Two of them.
Two of them?
Oh.
He's far more athletic than I am, and
I'm
he's
saying.
pregnant? Okay.
I wanted to bring that up because she's more athletic than I am by a long shot. Oh, we're fast forwarding again.
Sure. She sits there and talks to Sigrun for a while, so I just decided that we were going to fast forward. Perks of coming up with your own categories is I can do whatever I want. So
That is quite nice. That is quite nice. I have to say. You know, that's what I do with some of my stuff when I do randos. I'm just like, I don't feel like thinking about all this extra. I'm just gonna memorize the map and be done.
exactly. So we are going to, so essentially what we're doing here is, this is Youchsprinter, Frau Engel's big flying fortress thing. Youch. We're going to hope that the super soldat can come this way. Essentially, we're getting the defense codes so we can turn off the defenses, and we can find out where she is. So this is the first one. I wanted that soldat to go that way so he would do less damage to me so I don't die here, which it looks like we're chilling. So we're going to do that, do one more side, and then we are going to, it's going to be the end of the game. We are like rapidly approaching the end of the game. There's a lot of guys in here. I kind of don't like that.
Is there time for some donations?
Wait, I might, yeah, go ahead. I live, I didn't die. So yeah, go ahead.
There's a $25 donation from Phenol Phase, I think that's how you say that, saying, "Save the frames, kill the bad guys." There's $5 from Fallen saying, let's get some bad guys got, :D. There's $50 from Notavish saying, "Love to see a good ending on a Thursday afternoon." I did just want to mention that we have a whole schedule, exclamation schedule in the chat. We're like 4 days in a row. Please just keep supporting us, keep watching us. There's also a $25 donation from Viotechnix saying, "Love seeing all the fatales showing up. Less than 3. Yeah, there's a lot of communities here showing support to Back to Black 25, benefiting Resword. Thank you so much.
I wanted to ask a question about something we've seen on the screen for people who are not initiated like myself. there's a little icon that comes up on the bottom right or like middle right, give or take, that's always like dual pistols, 100, 100. And then there's other ones where it's like 92 over 100 and all this other stuff. And I can't decide, is that an ammo count? Is it some type of score stuff? Like what's going on with that? Because I can't pinpoint what it is, and it's bothering me, despite the fact that you're like opening gaskets and running up things and doing a lot. You're doing a lot right now.
We are doing a lot. This game does have a perk system.
Okay.
The more bad people you kill with specific weapons, doing things specific ways, like doing things stealthily, etc., get you progress towards perks in the game. What we usually do, we didn't actually show it when we went live, but we on the file. We have the game file set to read only, so the perks will reset every time we start a new run. Otherwise, it would be a little bit unfair, say if you just played the game more than other people. Youch! It would be a little bit unfair if you played the game more than other people to have certain perks, to do more damage, to have more ammo in your weapons, etc. But yeah, we're coming up. This is kind of like the climax of the game. This is kind of like the final boss, because as we'll see, Frauenhall kind of really isn't that much of a final boss. So we have this just really drawn out fight. We have 3 sets of super soldaten. So that's the first set. There's gonna be 2 more, and then there's these big old robot guys. I'm pretty sure they're called Zerstors. At least that's what they're called in Youngblood, which is the game after that, where you play as BJ's twin daughters, the one that Anya's pregnant with right now. That game is also very, very good. I don't care what anybody says. So yeah, but those 2 big robots, we're not going to fight them. We're just going to run right past them, which is really anticlimactic, kind of. So yeah, we're going to do that, and then it's going to be the end of the game. So we're going to wait for these guys to come out.
Running.
Oh, go ahead.
I feel like waiting on big monsters to come out and then just leaving them is just a safety strat.
Exactly.
I'm not trying to fight those.
Is there time for a couple
100%?
of quick plugs real quick?
Of course.
Yeah, so for that plate up incentive, we are $415 raised for that already. So we're almost a third of the way there. And then also, there's a huge hype train initiative coming from a chat to get to 10K. We're at 9,720.
You have 2 minutes
We're
left, by the way.
280 away. We're two minutes left. Like, if you want to watch us cry on stream, get your donations in right now. And that is thanks to donations like this $50 from Cookie Mama, saying the most important thing to donate to is to make PT cry.
Hey, we're not going to do this right now, okay? Y'all are going to chill out about that. That's not, we're here to support Black Joy, support Anarchy in Wolfenstein 2, and have a good time. We are not going to put wine cellar initiatives into the GDQ chat.
There's also a $25 donation from Cycris saying, hitting 10K tonight? We can do this, chat. Let's go.
You have less than a minute.
I believe in us still.
We're at 270. If one person donates 270, this hype train would be.
I'm trolling for content, actually. Just kidding.
Trolling for content.
We got stuck a little bit, but there she is. There she is.
Oh. Yes.
There's a gore warning, by the way, in a moment, because I was not kidding about
there's
her.
a big time gore warning coming up
not
here.
kidding.
Like, I've been joking about it, but if you don't do well with that type of stuff, turn away very briefly, because the names that I come up with have a very nasty tendency to be extraordinarily literal. Very literal.
And
So
time.
GG.
GG's, everyone. There goes Frauenhall, by the way. Youch.
And we are also $110 off of getting to 10K.
You can hit it while
so
we're
close.
gonna let this cutscene play for a little bit,
Yeah.
so you have a little bit of time. You have a little bit of time before I do my outro and all that cool stuff. You can get there, I know you can. But GG's. This was
Yeah, we have
an amazing run.
We have a $10 donation from Anonymous. We have a $10 donation from Hockey Babbler saying $10 train to 10K. Let's go, chat. There's also a $150 donation from Territory saying, just want to hear y'all cry. Sorry. Plus, awesome cause, so there's that as well. So at least you're honest. Thank you so much. We're $75 away from getting there.
We can hit it. I'm not going to do the outro till we do it. So
There's also a $5 donation from Anonymous. $5 donation from Marcy saying 10K hype.
Well, actually, I lied.
I am actually like stunned because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I can already feel my brain short circuiting a little bit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, we did it!
I think we did it. We did it.
We did it.
We did it, chat.
We got a
Thank you so
$110
much.
donation from Cyanphibian saying cry percent, please, less than 3. We hit 10K just on Thursday. That kind of rhymes. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Twitch chat. This is all going to race forward an incredible cause. Holy moly.
Holy moly is right. Thank you so much, Twitch chat. I am incredibly blessed, and I'm so happy to be the one that got us there. This game is more important than this franchise, and what this game stands for is more important than ever right now. I think that, on a serious note, the easiest and the most important form of resistance is to live. It's to live wonderfully, it's to live gloriously, and it is to live unapologetically true to yourselves and what you stand for. I think if you've missed the point of the game, and even BJ says it himself right when he axes Frowling on the head, he says that these are our woods. Those who seek to divide us, to break us down, to make us forget who we are and what we stand for, they are among wolves, and boy, are they hungry. So that's the serious note I had to say. And like I said, I'm so appreciative of everybody who donated for Race Forward. This is a beautiful cause, and I'm so glad to be here. But to take us out of here, because we finished very, very far under estimate. I've been practicing very hard. But yeah, I've been Anarchy. And you can find me basically anywhere at Anarchy ASF, on Blue Sky, on the other app, on Twitch.tv even. Also, I have a show on GDQ Hotfix called Hidden Heroes, where we do what this event and a lot of other events for other groups on a daily basis. So Monday at 10 p.m. Every other week, make sure you tune in for Hidden Heroes. And yeah, I think that's really all I wanted to say. I'm working, like I said, on doing a category sweep for this game, getting world record in every single category. PT, Limy, any last shout outs? Go ahead.
Yeah, PT, feel free to go.
You would make me talk?
Yes.
Yes.
You're really gonna make me talk?
My bad, twin. My bad, twin.
Hey, yeah, I'm PT. I'm the event lead, and I'm an emotional marshmallow, as you can hear probably. Yeah, we worked really hard to put this together. Again, this is a really big historic moment because this is how I met Anarchy. This is the first run that I ever hosted for here at GDQ, at the first Unapologetically Black and Fast that I was a part of, where I don't think people really appreciate how far this event has come, because 3.5 years ago, I didn't imagine that the event where I just kind of showed up with teal hair and rainbow suspenders to host all day long would kind of transform into this beautiful 4-day effort where we actually get to support Black charities and really important Black causes that support the very people who are putting on this event for you. I'm sorry I kind of went project manager-y there, but it does mean the world that y'all are showing up and donating and helping and encouraging this and sharing with your friends, sharing with your family, sharing on your social channels. And I am absolutely just blown away that we actually did over 10K in a single day. So I'm gonna put it back to Libby, and I'm just gonna mute myself because I want to sit and cry for a second.
There are 3 more days
so-
of beautiful Black joy that are coming at you from Back to Black. So make sure you stay tuned for the rest of the weekend. That's all I got.
Thank you so much, Anarchy.